Hi everyone, so today I had to come live and explain to you the reason why the skin usually darkens when you get pregnant, but unfortunately I encountered a little bit of a problem. I couldn't come live, so that's the reason why I'm doing this video, so you can learn from it. So the situation of your skin darkening after pregnancy is usually known as chloasma. It can be referred to as melasma as well. It can be referred to as pregnancy mask. However you want to call it, it still means the same. So during this stage, the female hormones produce more melanin pigmentation. So this is usually triggered by hormonal changes during pregnancy. Remember, when you get pregnant, your hormones change. A lot has to change. So during this process, there is an increase in the production of melanin. Remember, I told you in our previous videos that melanin is the pigment, or is the cell that gives our skin and hair the color. In such a case, women with darker complexions are more prone to melasma than women with lighter complexion. Your environment matters a lot too. So if you're in an area where you are more exposed to the sun, there's a high probability that you will develop pregnancy mask more than somebody in a very mild or in an environment where they don't experience too much harsh sun or expose themselves to the sun. You are also more likely to develop pregnancy mask if it runs in your family gene. That is something you should take note of as well. This situation doesn't mean you are sick or there is something wrong with you. It is just very normal, and you realize that after you put to birth, some people, you can take several months to come back to normal. Sometimes you can take even years to come back to normal. There are people who can put to birth and it takes them even up to 5 years for their skin to come back to normal. Sometimes you get pregnant, your skin is not even done healing, you get pregnant again. It wasn't the situation. We have gotten to a state where most people will start asking, how can I prevent or treat this melasma, maybe during or after pregnancy? So the first thing you should take note is that the sun cannot really be friendly with you when your the melanin production is it's high. Okay, so you want to start protecting your skin. You can start by using sunscreen on daily basis during the pregnancy, and if you can avoid the sun, it's going to be good as well. At this point, you don't want to exfoliate. When you want to choose your sunscreen, look from SPF 30 and above. Okay, make sure that the protection factor is high enough to take care of your skin. Another thing you should note is that a darker skin has more melanin production than a lighter skin, okay? So you should be more worried when you're dark skin. There are some people who actually have hyperpigmentation or melasma, they don't know because they feel like they're already dark. Another thing you should take note of at this stage, you should avoid waxing, okay? Because waxing can cause inflammation, and if you are inflamed, there is a high probability that you will develop melasma, hyperpigmentation, etc., etc. So you want to be extremely careful during this stage. Another question I received was, would my melasma fade without treatment after I put to birth? Yes, your melasma can fade after you put to birth without treatment, but you need to be patient. But if you decide to follow a treatment, it reduces the time frame in which you're supposed to treat the melasma, which is a good thing. So it just depends on you. Choose what you want diligently. Also take note that sometimes without treatment, your skin might never return back to its original stage, which is very normal, okay? Melasma can really be that stubborn. And for some women who take contraceptive containing estrogen, they'll realize that they will still. If you realize that contraceptive pills or some particular contraceptives are causing you to darken, you should request for a change. It's very normal for you to change to a new one. I have seen a lot of people who suffer this, or maybe they put to birth. It becomes very difficult to handle their situations because of, excuse me, the contraceptive that they take. So it can really be that tricky. The next question I always get is, how long is it going to take for me to treat my melasma? Sometimes it can take several months, sometimes it can take even up to a year or more years to treat your melasma, okay? You need to be patient. If you are in a hurry, this is not something that is going to happen overnight. While treating, you have to be patient. If you're in a hurry, then you would lose it. But if you feel like you want it maybe quick, of course, there are some dermatologists that can actually lighten this spot and help you to clear this particular situation through laser. But that should not be a first option, because as I told you, So the reason why I say laser should be the last option is because remember we are African, and the least irritation can actually trigger more inflammation and can lead to more hyperpigmentation. So even if it works instantly and has an after effect or maybe get you darker in the future, then it is not worth it. I hope this information was helpful, and if it was, please give a little bit of thumbs up. Let me know how you feel about this. Okay, until we see next time. Bye bye.